Alright guys, new pimp jobs to show you. I just got a new Dremel, so I've been practicing of what I can do, what I can't do. Plus, quick announcement before I start. This little white background, yeah, I have my camera plugged in right now, so the battery lasts all of 5 minutes, so I kind of has to be plugged in right now, because this is going to be kind of a long video. So, yeah, you're going to have to deal with this. So, these are two that turned out badly, and then these are the two that turned out great. So these are obviously the ones I started out with. I took everything I learned from these two and I put it into these two. They're not that bad, but they're definitely, worse than this. So let's show the bad ones first. So as you can see, that did not turn out as planned. But you know what? It's a learning process. It's a big learning process. I was just experimenting with bits, really. I intend on taking this entire scale off and replacing it with something J. Cod Swimmer showed me called Crash Carta, and I really want to do it with this knife. So I just wanted to use it to experiment, even though it's not permanent. Basically, I just started, oh, this doesn't really work. Alright, that's better. That's horrible. Now I kind of know what I'm doing. Ah, there we go. Now I get into the groove of things, and I keep going. And then the back side, it turned out really well. So, or better than this side. And as you can see, acid edge blade, if you haven't seen this already. Even though it's been popping up everywhere in random videos. Yeah. That's this one. This one I changed slightly. Can you see it? You can kind of see it. This used to be black, but now it's like a toxic green, which you really can't see. I don't know why. You'll have to take my word for it. I'm adjusting my lighting system here, but you still can't see. Basically what I did, I wanted to change the color, see what I could do to change it. Just a little experimenting, really. I didn't expect any results, but I just let it sunbake, really. And I thought it would change to like a foggy color, but it didn't. It changed to like a very light toxic green hue, and I thought it was nice. So here's the blade. Not really how I wanted it to turn out, but I was experimenting with the polishing bits and everything. I left the edge of the grind with the coating on it on purpose, so I could see progress, really. So I'm gonna clean it up. All these knives need to be cleaned up. This is just what I did today. So, oh, something new I found out yesterday. This is actually a Rick Hinderer collaboration with Gerber. So, yeah. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just a knockoff. This one turned out really well. I really like how this one turned out. Basically, the grinding I learned from here, I basically implied that into this, the finger choil. Which, yes, I know it could turn out a lot better, but it's polished and everything. And, yeah, I think it turned out quite nicely. I know I could make it a little more round, make it more of an actual finger choil, but I'm happy with it right now, so. I changed the blade tip. This is now reverse tanto as opposed to just a standard drop point. Basically what I did is I drew out with a Sharpie the angle that I wanted, and I just cut it out. So it was that easy, basically. Now it's got a very fine tip, but a very thick stock here. So it's less likely to break, because that's already happened twice with this knife. Something I want to do, as you can see I've already started, I want to put a swedge here. I'm just going to make it more gradual, a little better. And as you can see, I have jimping everywhere. Purpose of this back here, it's basically just directional jimping. I did 5 of them, and then I did a space, as you can see right here, and then I did 4. But for these, I put a line through it. So, standard grip, that's what the bottom jimping is for. Finger choil grip, that's what this top jimping is for. And then this bidirectional traction without any line through it, that's for draw cutting when I'm going against bark. I'm debarking wood. And then these up here, focus, you can do it. These right here and here, those are just completely aesthetic. I thought they'd look nice. So yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand down the handle and then restain it. There you go. Because this is an extremely, extremely old knife. And I'm basically just going to sand all this down and, you know, restain it, like I said. No need to say it twice, but hey, now you double sure. This is by far the one that turned out the best, which ironically is the last one I did. As you can see, I did like a grail pattern on the pocket clip. I improved the detent. I made it stronger. So now this thing flips out with authority. As you can see, I have file work on the top, which turned out by far the best. I wanted everything where I got it. And I didn't know what I was going to do with the tip. So basically, this Tonto point reminded me of the Halo 5 from Microtech. And I know there's a reason for the notch to be there in the Halo 5, but I just decided to put one here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Home Depot soon and get some rubber O-rings and just wrap them around the thumb stud so it'll lock up better because it's got a little bit up and down. This is not painted. Basically what I took the brush bit, the metal brush bit, and then I just went over this and now it looks like a painted finish almost. It's multi-directional. It looks really nice. Went over the hardware. I left the inside's black. I thought it'd be a cool contrast. As you can see here. I don't know, I thought it looked cool. This is also a super old knife, and I think I made it look way better. This looks so much nicer now. But just think if I did this on a new knife, the imperfections, like, I haven't messed up on this knife yet. Basically the imperfections, like all the scratches on the pocket clip and on the side here, and then all the blade scratches and everything. I think this knife would be a lot better. So, oh, come on, focus. You can do it. You don't need to see that. Take forever to focus. I also made the jimping a lot deeper. Oh, I take that back. I have messed up on this knife. My first one was slightly crooked. And I didn't want to, you know, correct it, make it all lopsided, so I just went with it. It wasn't too bad, so, you know, I just went with it all the way. So yeah, I think these turned out really well. They're basically just practice knives before I went to the knife store tomorrow, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of knives to pimp out, and I will definitely be selling those. If you want these for trade or for buy, I'll listen to reason if you're serious about it. And yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, in case you're wondering about this is basically just trash I found on the side of the road. It's leather, so it has an instant chemical reaction with super glue. So I'm like, hey, skin, super glue, never came off, ever. And it has no signs of ever coming off. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for your support. Thank you for my, I do have a couple, believe it or not. I hit 12 subscribers today, and that's 12 more than I thought I would. I don't know. Shout out to Jacob Swimmer again. I shout him out like every video, but he's a super, super faithful subscriber. It seems like he watches, he goes out of his way to watch all my videos, it seems like to me, and I really appreciate it. It makes me feel really good, and it's great motivation to do stuff like this. So yeah. I think the pocket clip turned out really nice. This isn't as long as the videos I thought it'd be, but I got plenty of memory, so I don't mind just letting you guys see. Of course, I dulled all these so they'd be safer to work with, and so they don't, you know, cut away at my bits. This one's got a bunch of grit in it. I don't know if I mentioned that before. I haven't cleaned it yet. But then again, technically I'm not done. But this was definitely served its purpose, which was practice. And I have learned so much today. I've messed up a bunch of times, but I've learned even more. So, learned what bits to use for what, how to do what pressure to put where, what to use to hold them steady, which I just use vice grips basically, but you know, my whole setup. And it was great. It was a great learning experience, which is what this was. So, I love the detent on this knife now. So yeah, I'm about to run out of memory any moment now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.